Ministry of Health reports that at least 20% of people in the country are living with non-communicable diseases. These were findings that were presented today by the Ministry of Health in collaboration with the World Health Organization at the celebration of the World Heart Day.
It has been determined that 20% of the Eswatini population currently live with non-communicable diseases, which include heart disease as well as sugar diabetes. This was stated at an event held at the Spani Hotel by the Ministry of Health to commemorate World Heart Day, with this event meant to teach Yemaswati the importance of going out and checking themselves for these diseases.
And that's why they say actually high blood pressure is a silent killer, because by the time it shows itself, it will be a bit too late. Either you have got a stroke, or you have got a heart attack, or you are actually the heart is failing. So as WHO, we are really encouraging as individuals to take care of ourselves and to regularly go to our health facilities or to our health providers to screen for these diseases. So we do this encouragement through some of these events, like the World Heart Day, which is today. Then we've got the World Diabetes Day, which is also coming, because that's another condition as well that people don't really screen for. And all the other special health days that we actually have. And also we are encouraging countries to avail the services for screening.
Vuti Shabanga, who is a regional coordinator in the Ministry of Health, stated that Eswatini still has a long way to go to ensure that Yemaswati are prudent in checking for diseases such as heart disease as well as sugar diabetes, without first having experienced extreme pain due to these diseases.
Lokukhulu kakhulu ngilokukhulumisa nje tonke tifo tenhlitiyo letikhona abantu lababonakala batitfola letibonakala futhi tikhula ngesivinini lesetu le la khona abantu thola ukuthi labanenge basishiye emhlabeni njengoba sibukile ukuthi emhlabeni nje wonke ngeminyaka uthola ukuthi 17.9 million webantu bayafa ngeminyaka babulawa nje tifo tetinhlitiyo.
For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Gina Madonsela with Gary Carlos and Zandile Mbapane, Ezulwini.
Mangwaneni community in Manzini staged a protest after the closure of a soup kitchen that is taking care of children and those who are vulnerable by feeding them and giving them education. They stated that even the teacher that was hired to do the job was also sent home by the municipality and those who are in authority around the community. They state that they need the teacher reinstated and the soup kitchen running normally.
The residents of Mangwaneni has laid their frustration about the teachers of Mangwaneni Care Point who have resigned. They stated that they are members of the Libandla together with Botopo has combined to chase the teachers away because they want to take over and steal the food for the children.
Okay, bandangane wala khasikhala ngokuthi kwendekile lo ngalesibili sibakhethile bamfu balamangweni lesibheke ukuthi kuze kufike kithi thina etakhamiti fana nabo ngabe kufikile kuba ukuthi likhishi linenkinga yekwe ukuthi othishela bacabana nebamfu thithe emangwaneni uyakubona. So besithi ke sicela ukuthi ubandlancane ethi asivele so lokusile siyagatsa kude lofika kwakubandlancane atosikhulumisela bothishela sesigcina ke sesiphumela thina umango sithi stoti lilele la kubothishela nalo mphathi wabo uthi maye siyacela thina befula abamfana labafundzana labanye kumbe abedi labo bandlancane kumbe khona labasitakala khona.
But namunhla sibone imoto tithwele la tahamba thwala emadesk thwala konke nekudla takuthwala siyahamba tosilidladla liyavala ngaleyo ndlela. So siyacela ukuthi ngicela nje kucela esiveni ngokuthi mane mhlawumbe labaphethe mhlawumbe RA asibukele na inzawo semangwaneni mhlawumbe nengonyama nayibona site lo siphethe lana sicelele RA abuya atosiphatha emangwaneni ngoba siyavota thine senda konke siyahlehla nekuhlehla but la emangwaneni kude asirecognize asithathe nosibobani kuvelwa nje nathi kuthiwa hambani niyovota hambani nibhalisele likhetho hambani niye inhlanga enyalo nisekwane enyalo but lokho kunye asinakwa thina.
We spoke to Butopo of Mangwaneni, Mrs. Gertrude Lamini, who stated that she doesn't know anything about this, but what she knows is that she always sees the teachers stealing the food from the kitchen. Reporting for Channel Yemaswati, I am Nondobeko Tabete with Nonhlanhla Twala at Mangwaneni.
The community of cooperation in Babane is concerned about a man who they suspect is not well mentally, living in a house that is believed to be haunted, as the owners are said to abandon the house without a known reason. It is stated that the man lives in the house with his dogs.
Residents in cooperation in the Msunduza township in Babane are in a great state of worry over a particular house in the community. This after the previous tenants of this house moved out suddenly without saying goodbye to their fellow residents, with the house then being vacant for the following 3 years. The house has since been occupied by a man who the residents heavily suspect of being mentally ill. This after the decrepit state of the house in which the home is in, as well as the activities that the man engages in, such as with it being said that he wakes up early in the morning to dig ditches around the house which they suspect are for fences. Whilst also the decrepit state of the house indicates to them that this man does not have any agreement to take up residence in this house with the owners of this particular home. The residents said that they would explore this, with the residents stating that they're afraid to go and explore these claims, as they not only fear the mental state of the man, but also the dogs that currently take up residence with the man in the homestead. Channel Yemaswati reporters spoke to a woman who chose to remain anonymous due to fear for her life, who sensitizes more on these claims.
Hey, lendlu lena khona bebakhona beqashile lana. Asuke lapho base bayahamba ngoba mina ngaqashile bese uyahamba. Yasiba empty ke ngekuba empty kwayo sekungena lo mnye babeke lo ngathi noma ngidasaka silo philileni kahle but nje uso wangena wase uyahlala khona lapha ke ufuye tinja dingfo kupha imigodi lana ebusuku siyaphipha nasi siyawasha siyanika lana ubasile intuthu lana kumnyama kusekhwishi manje nala makhikhini uhamba faka umkhwa sesisaba ngisho ukuhamba kulabantwana sibashe bodwa labaleni ngoba sibathu tabindana.
Le tinja tendani la?
Tinja takhe ting4 tinja takhe sesifike kuphipha ngicabanga ngathi leti mgadza kangitati but ke siyathi ukuthi inja ayoni la ihlala khona ayona la engahlali khona sesiyaphipha nje thina.
Uhlala njani la kulendlu nje?
Uyahlala.
For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Tina Madonsela with Tamalangeni Lamini and Sandile Mbabane.
Apostle God is Able invites Christians to be part of his prayer and healing school services that will be staged this weekend from Friday until Sunday.
Apostle Kele of God is Able Church in Bolonjeni via Mahalala invites the nation to a gala dinner seminar which will be on Friday 30th of September 2022 from 6 p.m. to 12 midnight. Speaking to Channel Yemaswati reporters, Luke Kelly stated that those who will be part of the seminar should bring 100 Tamalangeni offering.
Lamadile langithunje usiphatha 100 rand umuntu kusasa. Asisho umuntu losivakashi nangabe ngekuthi lo 100 uzangajika. Noma ngophethe 50 kodwa nje kade hle 100 rand ngoba emadina angu2 isemina la mhlambe kufundiswa khona siba deliver siba prophesy sibaphilisa utawuthola certificate lamabili i-weekend seminar nje lemcwa kakhulu sisi bayadla abaningi ukuthi mahlela ngophasi abafundisa nokuthi bangakhulula kanjani impumelelo yabo ikhona sibafundise ngempumelelo bese iyavuleka sesiyabona ukuthi kwabuphekaphi si-activate nemaphupho lo mnyaka saphupho utabe yabona netingilosi sabe tibonakala kusasa Aletenza bathi mnanzi tithi i1 and 1 sasa nje lokungu-Friday sukela ngalo past 9 ngiyaqhubeka kuze kube 2 o'clock bese lenkonzo lokhuluma ngawo sisi i6 o'clock okusasa ntambama kuze kube ngu12 ebusuku ifana neprayer Plaza sitawulala tiponje tikhona nendzawo tekulala khona alothola pasithandazana basuka sinala abantu sisi bese siyavuka ke na Saturday ekseni siba nabo labantu morning devotion up past 5 sesimile siba nabo kule nkonzo yasekuseni Saturday lo mina ngajoyina kusasa lo mina yangabehlulekile ngasijoyina ngalo Saturday kodwa imnandi ubiqale kusasa ngoba kusukule mancane lamalanga lesinayo iyazi yophela ke sisi ngaye Sunday phela sisina sitholakala khona kusempolionjeni nawufika nje eBhabhane ngifuna amakhumbulo eMpolionjeni via Mawala station ehlebholo likaMthumba sisempolionjeni afika eBhabhane uthola ikhumbulo eMpolionjeni via Mawala station ehlebholo likaMthumba inombolo yami ulo 7605-167 605-160.
Anyone who is willing to be part of the seminar can call him on 7605-3160, 7605-3160. For Channel Yemaswati News, I am Temalang and Lamin with Linda Shongwen Babane.
Police plead for the public to assist in informing if they, by any chance, have spotted suspects who escaped while in custody in Matapa. The police Public Information Communications Officer Superintendent Bindle Vilegati state that they were spotted near Manzini.
Following an announcement on Tuesday in which the Royal Eswatini Police requested that the nation assist them in helping locating 3 escaped suspects from the Matapa police station, the Chief Police Information and Communications Officer, Superintendent Bindle Vilegati, has today informed the nation that they've received reports that the 3 escaped suspects have been spotted in Kutseni, in the Manzini region, and thus urged Yemaswati to continue helping the reps locate these suspects, informing them of their whereabouts and movements, as these are very dangerous criminals.
Moses Simelane kanye nakhetha Mcoliswa kaZwane laba ke labathathu balahleka abagciniwe lapha ngenzaba yamacala lahlukehlukene. Sitholile ke information itolo ukuthi babonakele lapha ekudzeni ngawubheka kubosibuyeni esifundzeni sakaManzini. Singacela nje sive sekuthi nangabe bayababona vele abasithinze masinyane. Ematfuba ke ekuthi bangathola ema-lift bachubeke akhona. Siyacela ukuthi nabo banikati betimoto nakwenteka babafananisa labantu laba abasithinze masinyane. Lesingakusho ukuthi munye wabo unekulimala nako uhamba akhokhobale angacisha bekuseke ke loyo. Lo munye kubo unemathathu emtimbeni. Lo munye unelibala lelihlada nje kakhulu umfishane ngesithombo. Sitawubonga kakhulu sive nasisibambisa. Nekusho ukuthi asingalokothi vele sibagcine laba. Banayo ipotential yekwenta noma ngayini. Lokusho ukuthi bangaba ingoti nje na ukuthi ubagcinile noma ubaniketa yona i-lift. Lo babona ko kangashaya inhlaba mkhosi emaphoyisa le kungu-999 noma Quadro 9 noma 7606-8570.
Those who have information about these 3 escaped suspects may approach any police officer or police station in their region, as all police officers have the jurisdiction to arrest these criminals. For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Gina Madunsela with Gary Carlos and Zandile Mpapane Mbabane.
Nature state that they will approach Global Fund so that they can be able to secure funds to stage various exercise of ensuring that the country continues to counter the spread of HIV and AIDS as to combat and meet the targets set by UNAIDS.
The Global Fund Organization, an organization formed in 2002, during a period where the world was heavily affected by diseases such as TB, malaria, and HIV, has recently held the 7th session of its triennial seminars, with the purpose of these seminars being to collect funds to assist nations in funding their internal health programs. The National Emergency Response Council on HIVs in the nation, NURTURE, which is the prime body in the nation in combating the HIV and AIDS disease, has indicated its interest in visiting the Global Fund to collect such funds to assist in their fight against HIV in the nation, with Nurture Communications Officer Spesihle Ngwanyana stating that this desire was driven by the release of the recent SHIMS 3 survey, which indicates that though Eswatini is doing well in fighting HIV, there's still some ways to go, as there's still a large demographic, mainly men, who do not approach testing for HIV, and even when they do test, do not take up the required medication.
lenhlangano ngaletimali lo shothi nakafake 18 nangabe esho ukuthi ku 18 billion livele emelika lona kufuna ukuthi lifake 6 billion lekuyimali ke lelitsite vele litayifaka sineke kusijabulisa kakhulu ikakhulu nasisebenza tindzaba te-HIV kuthola lusito loluhle kangaka luchamuka ku-Global Fund ngoba le mali leyo ingcenye yayo itawuta even leSwatini kusisita kakhulu kulwa netinhlelo te-HIV njengoba nje nivile nani bemisakato kwekuthi kuphume imiphumela ya Shames 3 yasilayela ukuthi tindzaba temantombazane kusafuna sitibuke kakhulu tindzaba tensha nje iyonke nayo kusafuna sitibuke kakhulu nakanye nendzaba yabobabe nabo ukuthi kufuna ukuthi sibabuke kakhulu ukuthi sibakhuthata kanjani kwekuthi bakusukumele etulu kuhlola noma ke kunaka nje isimo sabo sempilo ngabo ke siyathemba siyasilungisa sicelo sethu sitasimikisa khona ka Global Fund bataseke bayasibuketa ngetindlela labatisebenzisako ekungikona ke nathi sesinikwa lelusido.
For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Tina Madonsela with Temalangeni Dlamini and Zandile Mbabane.
Mpuleni community policemen state that the public, especially residents of Mpuleni, should be aware of a syndicate that is on the rise in their community that of stealing water taps. They've been able to secure suspects who are allegedly accused of doing the crime.
Mpuleni residents these days are complaining of missing taps in their community. The residents are complaining, saying they do not know who might be responsible for such behavior, and they are so much worried about it. The community police suspect that the people who are stealing the taps might be selling them.
Ningathi nje kuxwayisa sive ngalokho.
Yes, siyacela nje esivele ukuthi ngosami sicela ukuthi bamane bazame ukuthi bashintshe nalama meter. Basebenzise nama meter lamasha lakhona plastic ngoba itinsimbi vele bayawagumula la. Bese manje sibambisane. Nangabe kukhona lo lamatiki ngosami akasize amaphoyisa. Nathi amaphoyisa emango. Sithokhona kubambisana siqhubeke sakhe live.
Lobikela umsakato uNondobeko Mncina embikweni loxoshwe nguNonhlanhla Thwala kuMathapha.
Perfect.
Nondobeko Mncina reporting in a report complied by Nonhlanhla Thwala at Mathapha.
Nelda of Mtini in Babane is pleading for assistance from Yemaswati. Anyone can buy groceries since there's no one who supports her, and also to rehabilitate her house that is in a bad state. We have a report.
A 69-year-old elderly woman in Mtini in Babane is pleading with the nation for help in providing her with food and shelter. This as her current place of residence is currently in a great state of disrepair and is falling apart, putting her and her sole surviving grandson at great risk. The woman says she has no one to assist her as all her children have passed away, leaving her alone with her grandson, whom she struggles to support by taking piece jobs while her neighbors do what they can in providing her with food parcels when they are able to.
Kwashiwo ukuthi vele imphakathi akufani emasondweni kungcono emasondweni ngoba bakhona lokwethulathula sine sikhule emphakathini bekwethulwa manje basuka masipala wathi wathatha kwaphola noma wathengisa ngalelive wonke wathatha kwaphola nase kuvuka umbhejazana ngakhanze ukuthi ubathi uyabuka nemaseyili adulile bo-2000 manje-na-ke imali kude sesisitwa nje inkosi ukuthi wocha naku kusasikhona kuyanetha vele nje kuyanetha manje-na-ke nokusitakala sisitwa nje bantu nje lalela bakubanjwa khona ama-peace job.
For those who wish to assist this woman, they may call the numbers 7952-2232 or 7864-3255. For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Gina Madonsela with Zandile Mpapane and Tamalangeni Dlamini Mbabane.
Recapping our top stories to end in this news. A farmers association of Puzamoya is divided into factions. This follows that the administration is said to have acquired a tractor without the consent of the other members of the association. The Ministry of Health reports that at least 20% of people in the country are living with non-communicable diseases. These were findings that were presented today. Mangwanani community in Manzini staged a protest after the closure of a soup kitchen that is taking care of children and those who are vulnerable. Well, that's all for today. Until next time, please do enjoy the rest of your viewing. Good night.